The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Bull Bear Binary Option Hour. Brought to you by Nadex. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044. Now, Tom and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. We appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. Right now, you have the Dow Industrials down 14. NASDAQ is up 20. S&P is a flat. Gold contract down $4.70, trading at $1,314. You got silver down 2 cents, $17.49. Platinum is down $1, $9.94. We got light sweet crude down 36 cents, $46.08. EIA.
That's right.
EIA today.
30 minutes, 10:30 Eastern, coming up.
Notes. 10-year note down 4 ticks, 127.02. 30-year bond flat, 156.30. Those babies went topside yesterday, had price spread, had volume, and now they're laying right at the highs. So this is going to get really intriguing because you had the GDP come in really hot today.
Yeah, 3%.
Good number.
3%, revised from, what, 2.4, 2.6?
Yeah, it's a big number.
Big number for sure.
Jobs come in at a big number. And
what jobs is Friday, right?
Well, the ADP came in this morning.
Yes.
And
but
so
the real jobs numbers Friday.
But what's so intriguing here is that that's saying that, yeah, the Fed should be able to go up on rates, but guess what, man? They're still buying bonds.
Not a huge reaction, really. Not what you'd expect, maybe.
No. King dollar up 481.6, 92.665. You get the euro at 1.19 to the U.S. dollar. The yen is at 1.10 and a quarter the U.S. dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. And folks, if you haven't test drove the Nadex platform, great time to do it. Come over to our website at TFNN. They'll bring up the platform. They'll put $25,000 of paper money into your account, and you can walk along with us as we trade the defined option contracts. Bottom line, we'll take a look at the oil market yesterday. High volatility. The guy with the VIX yesterday was making money yesterday, man.
Just like any other day, right?
Well, there's no doubt. If we look at that VIX from yesterday, look at that move, man.
Definitely.
So the VIX, folks, Tommy and I were talking about, there was an article in the paper. It was a marketing article, no doubt, but bottom line, the VIX goes from 1434 yesterday to 1148.
Sure.
Closed at 1170.
Definitely.
Pretty wild, man.
Definitely.
Pretty wild. Inside the Dow Industrials, let's take a look at the strength versus the weakness. Strength inside the Dow out here today. Goldman's putting 16 positive points. Caterpillar 6. JP Morgan 3. Taken away from it, United Health -8. Johnson & Johnson -5. Big Mac -4. Inside the NDX 100, you got analog devices up 4.8%, INCY 3.7, Gilead 2.9, taken away from it. Western Digital 2.5 down, Mylan Pharmaceutical 1.6, Seagate 1.5, and Mattel's been getting hit. Kids not buying toys anymore or something?
Who's buying toys when you can play with an iPad all day?
Yeah, right.
That's
quite a beating, huh?
But, you know, there's definitely some truth to that statement.
Oh, yeah,
I
no
mean,
doubt.
Whether you have kids or not, we've all seen children and the amazement they can have at an iPad.
Oh.
And, you know.
Look at that.
I have amazement myself, being 37, let alone if I was 7, right? You know, it's quite a toy.
$47 it was at in 2013.
Yeah.
Down to $15.
And they had a brief keep going. They had that brief resurgence, which is, you know, late 2015. You kind of did see, I think they had some Barbie action doing well, whatever it was. But yeah, short-lived.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let me look at Hasbro for a second.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me look at Hasbro. So Hasbro right now is at 94.54. Ooh, that took a hit too. Okay, but Hasbro has something else going, right? So not like Mattel.
You're looking at monthly, okay.
Yeah. So I mean, Hasbro. Yeah. You know, that's been quite a move.
Sure. Maybe just go into their news. Can you go see in right here for Hasbro and just see? Yeah. We'll just scroll down, but they might have had U.S. toy sales growth slows in 2017. That's 828. So that's, you know, you got Boardwalk is on sale. Hasbro, that's a Seeking Alpha article.
Yeah. It just looks like Hasbro has the Spider-Man toys. And so Spider-Man is more popular right now than Barbie.
Yeah, they were trying to buy Lionsgate, I guess, in here. That was at the beginning of August. But that fell through. Let's just, I was looking for their earnings.
But yeah, I just want to pull up their gross. We'll pull up their gross. So we'll see what so inside, they're 5.4 billion.
Everything looks good on that screen, actually, man.
Yeah.
You know, I like to look for trends, right? You know,
right.
They have earnings growth. They have revenue growth.
Yeah.
On the left, they got earnings growth. Magnet.
Huge.
Well, guess what they don't have? Share price growth.
Right. So now I'm just curious. Let's do Mattel for a second, because there's something wrong in Mattel world. That's for sure. Oh,
yeah, not the same.
Okay.
Not the same.
No, it's just going the opposite way. Wow.
And you see that Mattel girls and boys brands is $3.2 billion, Fisher Price is $1.9 billion, and American Girl brands is $570, and then the rest is almost chump change. Can you go back into Hasbro just so we can see kind of that product segment for them as well?
We're in the toy business now, folks.
Hey, who's not? It just depends on what type.
There it is.
So boys and toys. So that's interesting that boys' toys, Hasbro, versus Mattel.
And then there's girls' toys, though.
Yeah,
1.2.
Right. 1.2, 1.8, you know, and then games and puzzles, 1.4, preschool, 589. That's, you know, they're pretty, both of them broad-based in terms of toys for kids, you know.
Totally, man. Wild.
That's a tough business to be in when everybody wants an iPad and everybody wants a game on their iPad. And
everything's there.
Right.
Right?
Well, Barbies aren't there, but the world is changing.
877-927-6648. Let's go look at the oil market. So let's see. CLV7.
So you got crude oil falling big time.
Okay, so
gas hitting the 2-year high, right?
Yeah.
What's gas, like 188, something like that
gas,
now? What's it at?
It's up 3.9 today.
Okay. We'll have to jump.
Yeah, let me just go to the crude. So crude's still down. The tankers are lined up. Well, this is going to be interesting, though. Look at how... It's a very small bar out here this morning.
And that's, I looked at, I don't know what API came in at, but it didn't look like the chart reacted too much, whatever it came in at.
Yeah, no, it didn't.
4:30.
It didn't. And there was a drawdown. I forget what the... Yeah, there was a drawdown, but let's see.
You're going to have to go down. We're only at 9:43 a.m.
Okay. Yeah. See, there'll be something that I hit yesterday.
Yeah, I saw it. There it is.
Yeah. Right there.
5.78 billion last week.
Crude inventories dropped 5.78 million barrels last week. This is the API now.
The median forecast of analyst estimates surveyed by Bloomberg, 1.75. So, there was a bigger miss than they thought. That'll usually send the price up. No reaction, really.
Right.
Just interesting, no reaction in general. We'll see where that EIA comes out in 15 minutes.
You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. You have the Dow Industrials right now down 11. Nasdaq is up 24. S&P's up a half a point. We're going to be right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.
platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Techno-Mental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Techno-Mental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Techno-Mental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. We take your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is flat. Nasdaq's up 27. S&Ps are up 1.5. And if you haven't test drove the Nadex platform, folks, come over to our website. You can bring it up, and we'll take a look at these different spreads right now. And we looked at them,
during the break.
Over the break, and it doesn't look like we're going to trade this, but we'll show you why. Because and this is very inexpensive, actually. We can do a volatility trade for 34 cents.
$34.
Yeah,
34 cents
right.
in the price of oil, but
Right.
$34 for both contracts.
And it looks like it only wants to move 34 cents. But here, why don't you walk them through it?
Sure.
So,
So here's the chart of crude oil. Right now we're trading about 46.15.
Yeah.
When we were looking at it, we were trading about 46.10. These spreads line up at 46 being the floor and the ceiling. So you got a bullish spread going from 46 to 47.50. And
Yeah.
these are the 11 a.m.s. So you'd only have kind of a half hour of action after the news broke.
Right.
46 to 47.50. You're 15 cents in the money here, so you're going to have 15 cents of intrinsic value. You'd be buying it at 46.25, so you're paying $25 here, and you're going to be paying $10 here because you're 15 cents out of the money, so it's all premium on the
Right.
negative side.
Right.
So right now their trades line up about $35 or 35 cents away from $46 to break even in the price of crude oil,
Right.
looking at that October contract. Now, what's interesting here, though, is that if you're bullish, this is a better trade than if you're bearish.
It is, right.
Because, you
Right.
know, if you're bullish, you only need about 10 cents of movement to break even. Because
Right.
you only have to cover the negative one. But
Yeah.
if it moves to the negative side, you have to go all the way back to 46, which is actually your max loss.
Yes.
Then you have to go 35 cents below 46 to break even. So you're looking at a big move. So that's where you look at these, and this takes on a little bit of a bullish bias for sure.
It does. And you know, it's interesting here. Now, when we take a look at it, I would have a bullish bias here, but not by much. CLV 7, because it looks to me like the high of yesterday will get tested, which is, that's 46.51. Well, actually, no. When I was looking at it earlier, was I looking at that? I got to do the USO for a second so I can say this.
Sure.
So the USO, folks, so that was yesterday, right?
Yeah.
At 250. CLV 7.
Yeah, it's not as high as the one you were just looking at.
Yeah, 250 yesterday. That's what I'm looking for.
Right there.
Right there. So
46, which is 10 cents above break even.
Right.
You know.
And that's not enough.
No.
That's not enough
Definitely
to risk versus reward, would you? And particularly, folks, because what we've been talking about is that, you had a drawdown yesterday, bigger than they thought.
For API, yep.
Yeah. And oil still didn't move.
Definitely.
I mean, there's
No, definitely. Just to tie things back, so this is yesterday's action. Okay, there's Tuesday. Here's the morning. Here's the afternoon. Here is the API number.
Right.
430, right there. So no action at all.
At all.
And, what you were looking at is you like to see, prices it can jump to. And yesterday was a pretty calm day.
Right.
Even with what's going on out in Texas. You
Yeah.
know, you only had movement from, what is that, 45.80, call it, up to 46.50. You're talking about only 70 cents of movement. With an API number thrown in there.
Right.
Yeah.
And an API number that should have been bullish for the marketplace.
True. Definitely.
You had a larger drawdown than the expectation was by 4 million barrels.
Definitely.
1.7 to what was.
Yeah, I think it was either. Yeah. It was a
good
miss
drawdown.
by 3 to 4 million barrels. Right. Yeah.
Pretty wild.
Yeah.
And listen, when we're talking to the Nadex platform, folks. Bottom line, Nadex is sponsoring a workshop. Up in Boston. We're going to be coming into God's country.
We are. We'll
September
go
30th.
Right back to that page we were just on to pull it up, for sure. So we'll be up in Boston, man. Time is flying. It's going to be 4 weeks from this coming Saturday.
How cool is that?
Definitely. So Boston, September 30th. We'll be up there from 7:30 in the morning till 1 in the afternoon. Nice little morning we've put together. We'll have a continental breakfast. Everyone can check in, kind of say hello to everybody, get ready for the day. Welcoming remarks by our man Dan Cook, Nadex. Awesome, they're sponsoring all of this. Free for everybody. Thank you to them.
Yes.
And then I'm going to jump up there for 15 minutes and give a crash course case so everybody's ready for their day.
Right.
And then you're going to be up there for 90 minutes talking about the art of the time of the trade, and you're going to be talking about, go for it. Why don't you give them a glimpse of what, you're...
We're going to get into quality, volume, cause and effect, the ABC structure, the swing point, and then the testing. Because when you look at the art of time of the trade, it's realistically, you get the quality volume, of course. Cause and effects is a big deal because where's the energy going to go?
Definitely.
The swing points, as I say, they talk, walk, and squawk. And the testing, if you wait for the testing's cool. The patience is hard.
Sure.
Because if you're testing, it's like, okay, it either wants to go higher, wants to go lower, either higher volume or not higher volume. So that is a defined test, basically.
Sure.
So.
Yeah.
And then Daryl's going to get up. He's going to be up there for another 90 minutes.
Yeah, he does a great job. If anyone's seen him talk, he's been on the program, and I know they're going through some stuff. They had to,
And he had just bought that farm.
Yeah, and I hope he's doing well, and his house, and all that. I'm
the
not
animals
sure, but either way, he's safe, family safe.
Yeah,
all that stuff. They went north. The last email I got, he said they were out of Dodge, kind of. They went north, and pretty intense. But hopefully he's doing well, and he'll be rocking for 90 minutes there as well. And then you guys will wrap it up with a good 45 minutes where you'll kind of both combine, talk about what you're talking about, take some questions, and kind of wrap up the day.
And so, folks, just jump on the front page of TFNN. Come on up and growl and prowl with all these tigers and tigresses.
Just sign up if you plan to attend. That's all, so we can kind of try and keep track of those numbers. We won't cut off the registration, but it'll just give us a better idea of whether we need to
how to be prepared,
get a bigger room,
right,
how many books we're going to get up there. Everyone's going to get a signed copy of your book, just those types of things. So, yeah.
Gasoline. Oof. Check this out, folks. So gasoline is up 6.5 pennies today. Big number, 166.
It's not
unleaded gas.
Harvey's rolling back over, right, and dropping more rain, and those refineries aren't open back up yet, I'm sure.
The rain deal is absolutely phenomenal.
It is 50-plus inches, record-breaking, all that stuff, and some of those pictures coming out of there are
4
just
feet.
unreal.
I wonder how much I want to Google that. What would happen if if that was ever up north and they got that much rain, but it was snow? I wonder how much. You know what I mean?
Well, what happens is that when rain turns into snow, it's a much bigger number. Like 50 inches of rain would be, I should know the multiple because I learned it in high school. But it's like 500 inches of snow. Because think about it. If you put,
that's what I want to know.
If you put a pile of snow in a glass, right? When it melts,
it's small.
It's going to melt down. All that air is in there.
Right.
So that's what to have actual rain. That would be. There you go. 1 inch equals 1 foot of snow. So almost like a 12-time multiple.
That's crazy.
So I wasn't far off, man. Yeah, 50 inches would be like, Yeah.
You folks up
it's not crazy.
Better make sure that you don't get 4 feet of rain that turns into snow this winter.
Tell them to get to it. That's right.
Oh, my God. No, I'm saying that. I better hope they don't get it.
No, I know.
Oh, my God. That's crazy.
Yeah.
877-927-6648. Let's go take a look at some of the higher volume stocks in this market. Oh my God. I've seen something like this, but this got to be a biotech. Let's find out what happened. This is OTIC.
Autonomy.
Operates clinical stage biopharma company. The company develops therapeutic treatment of inner and middle ear disorders. This thing.
CN there. Can you go to CN?
Yeah. Oh yeah. We went from $20 to $3.90 in one day. We'll be right back. We'll let you know what's going on with that. Trail failure.
Phase 3 study,
Wow.
Yep.
Holy cow. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. We'll have those oil numbers for you. If you're looking to open your portfolio to a world of opportunity, consider the new market-safe emerging currency CD from Everbank. This 3-year U.S. dollar-denominated CD gives you exposure to 5 equally weighted currencies from Brazil, China, India, Indonesia, and Turkey at a time when experts see great potential for global growth. Even better, it features a 7.0 leverage factor, which means you could earn a potential market upside payment of 7 times the CD's performance at maturity with no cap if the currencies increase in value over the CD's term. And should the opposite occur, your principal is 100% protected. Keep in mind, returns are based on CD performance. There is no annual percentage yield or periodic rate of interest on this index CD. Don't miss out. The September 28th funding deadline will be here before you know it. So call 1-855-750-4051 or visit everbank.com/TFNN for the CD's term sheet and other important product details and disclosures. This advertisement is sponsored content. Everbank is a division of TIAA, FSB, member FDIC.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of your favorite TFNN shows, plus see all the charts as they happen, live during those shows, and have access to all those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den, absolutely free, for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video, giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com. This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Okay, there's the number, right? Fell 5.39 million barrels. Looks like gasoline inventories, and this might be the number that people are watching even more, right, with the market. But gas inventories rose 35,000 barrels. Crude oil inventories fell 5.39, pretty close to that API number, actually. Yeah. And let's jump over to the Nadex platform. Whoops. And not too much action on the get-go. See if we can zoom this in.
Yeah, just oscillated from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, no real action.
Look
You know,
at
we were
that.
trading 46.15, getting a little action right now, but we're a full minute into that release. And if anybody watches this program enough, we're usually getting more volatility than that on this news, especially when it comes in relatively.
Right.
I'm not sure we'll get the median estimate, but no matter what, it's right in line with what API was. That's not too shocking, no matter what the estimate was coming in at.
Pretty amazing.
Jump back, yeah. So no real action there.
No action.
No action.
No action in that market. So
Yeah.
let's go and we take a look at the bond market next. So we go look at the 10-year first. What you're going to see, you got up into and over the swing point. So we've been looking for that swing point to get tested for a long period of time. 127.08, 2.4 million contracts. We do 2.6 million. Gets over it, does, you know, and now you're sitting there building cars. So it's really like, okay, so what's your next move? We look at the 30-year. 30-year also did the job. Number we were looking for there was, 157.08. Even if I take the big volume the next day, that's 340,000. 416. And then it looks like what we're going to have here is that you're going to build cars to get to the top of November, which is the election. That's so right now you're into that. You just got into the bottom of that bar. Look at that bar in November, right? We went from 164 to 155, folks.
Definitely.
And
that's a weekly bar, not a monthly. Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty intense, man.
Definitely.
If we now watch this, let's see. This was I can't wait to see what this looks like today because yesterday, look at it, still there. So I brought this up in the afternoon show yesterday, and what had happened, folks. This is what we're talking about is the current implied probability of the Fed fund future rate, and you know for a good period of time it was March that was over 50%.
Okay.
And I don't know exactly when this went down because I only brought it up yesterday, but. Bottom line is that now we're out to June.
Yeah,
that's pretty intense, man.
It is intense. Only though, I mean, that's you could group all of these together, right? I mean, they're within 10%.
And what Tommy's saying is that it starts at March 21st. You get the year is 47%. So 3% is
You know, up to 53, and really up to September to 58. So you know, there's a definitive jump though from January to March. As in, there's only a 33, 1 out of 3 chance in January, and then it gets to the 50% somewhere. But it is pushing off a little bit. I hear what you're saying, and those percentages matter.
And you know, if we go back, if we look at the 10-year rate right now, the low for the last 3 months is 2.16, and it's pretty cool. We're right in the middle right now for the year.
Sure. For the last 12 months.
Last 12 months, yeah. So the low is 1.5, the high is 2.6. And folks, if you want to, hey, this is you got to bring this up. Let's see, election ELEs, results St. Pete. If you want to see a close election result and where we live in St. Pete, this is it. I think there's like 50-something thousand people voted, but it was like, there's going to be so this was the primary, and now there's going to be a runoff.
Sure.
But it was only like
69
votes, folks.
Yeah, out of 56,500. So you're looking
Isn't that crazy?
Kreisman took 48.36% of the vote, or 27,322.
Yeah.
And Baker won 27,253, or 48.23%.
It's amazing. And then there was a city council vote too, and they have to have a recount for the second and third one because it looked like that was only like 3 or 4 votes.
Okay.
That's just pretty amazing, man.
It is, definitely.
That goes to show that, you know what, if you want to be involved, you better go out and vote.
Hey, every vote matters. People should vote no matter what. One of the big shames in our country is how few people do vote.
Yeah.
I think, hopefully we can all agree on that.
Yeah, no doubt. That's boy, the reason I brought it up when we started talking about probabilities, I'm saying to myself, could you imagine either one of those guys, like, oh my God.
Yeah.
You know, and so, of course, what will happen now is that you can imagine the work they have 60 days.
Yeah.
About 70 days, right? November 7th.
September, October, November, yeah.
You know, so that's going to be pretty intense, man. be fun to watch how that shakes out.
I'm ready for all the ads. We'll see, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess it wasn't a big money raise. They each raised about $1 million, but I suspect it's going to, that's probably a lot for a mayor.
Yeah, and just with it being that close and both sides having a real shot, you can see that their supporters might say that it's worth it to donate and so forth.
No doubt.
So, yeah.
877-927-6648. Let's go take a look at the XLE inside of when that oil number come out. Look, it can't move. Amazing. That is actually. Let me go look at Valero because Valero. That's all about making money on the spread. There you go. Okay, so they went from 64 to 68 when the gasoline went up, because this is one of the biggest refiners. When I say refined, is from the cracking the gasoline, distilled jet fuel, cracking those barrels of oil, and that's where the money is right now, because they can go up in price. Well, the market's plotted up on price. That's what the market has actually done. Can
you go back to that chart for a second? Oops. One more. DES. There we go. Come on, slow it down.
Yeah.
That was priceless.
There we go.
The chart. Can you go? IGPO. IGPO. One more.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just wanted to see his high. I mean, you can. Yeah. So I just wanted to see where that recent high was.
Okay. Right.
69. Where were they at? Right there. 69.79. Yeah. So not off, but still off $1.50 off those highs, which things are not picking up. That's interesting.
Yeah. No, it is.
Yeah.
Because what you do have is that inside the gasoline market, of course, that's up big today.
Right. So they aren't following, and gasoline hasn't pulled back in the last 2 days like Valero has.
Now, natural gas tomorrow. We'll have the natural gas numbers tomorrow, and that's laying out at $2.90 right now.
Yeah. Kind of a tame market as well, right? With everything going on.
Yeah.
Not really affected. And that's where that fundamental kind of grasp of things comes in. Be interesting to see. I believe Andy Hecht is back in action tomorrow. He had his son's wedding for last week and yesterday. Kind of had the family out in Vegas, I believe. But he's going to have a lot to talk about on his program, man.
No doubt.
Definitely.
No doubt. 877-927-6648. You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Dow Industrials down 16. Nasdaq is up 21. S&P's are flat. We're going to be right back.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's Nadex.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
Tom O'Brien has just announced that he'll be coming to Boston September 30th for a free workshop, The Art of Timing the Trade. Join Tom O'Brien Saturday morning, September 30th at the Boston Marriott in Burlington, Massachusetts, as he breaks down his trading methodology and provides you with the tools to become a more successful and profitable trader. Everyone that attends in person will receive a free signed copy of Tom's best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System. Daryl Martin from Apex Investing Institute will also be presenting for 90 minutes at this free event.
Hi, folks. This is Tom O'Brien. Join me in Boston on September 30th as I return to God's country for a workshop about the art art of timing the trade. I look forward to seeing all the tigers and tigresses for the special free event.
All action starts early at 7:30 a.m. with a continental breakfast and wraps up at about 1 p.m. Topics that Tom will be covering during his presentation include quality volume, cause and effect, ABC structures, swing points, and much, much more. For all the information on this free Boston event taking place Saturday, September 30th, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is down 19. Nasdaq is up 21. S&Ps are flat at 2447. And we go take a look at the some of the Dow stocks out here. You get Boeing down 127. You got Marvell down 14. IBM's off 34. Oh, I know what I wanted to look at. I wanted to look at that biotech again.
Autonomy.
So, autonomy.
Biopharma.
Yeah. Yesterday, it was at $21. It opens this morning at $3.80. My God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Can you check out the short interest?
Yeah.
Who's cashing in their lottery tickets today?
Seriously. 7.7% short.
8 out of every 100 owners hit the lottery today. But you know what I say, hit the lottery, there's a skill game to be played there. In terms of, knowing when those types of phase 3 studies are going to come back. And let's see. So, they trial failure. Oh, this is going to jump back. I want to try and find a Bloomberg run.
Right.
That's going to snag up our screen, I think. There we go. Here we go. So, the San Diego firm said a phase 3 study of Otividex in patients with Meniere's disease missed the primary endpoint. We're greatly disappointed by these results, surprised by both the higher placebo response and lower. So basically, the placebo response was higher than they thought, and the drug they were testing was lower than they had thought with previous trials. The firm is undertaking a review of its pipeline, commercial efforts. Autonomy had total cash equivalents, short-term investments, $150 million on hand. I mean, it doesn't take much to figure out, though, when you're in a biopharma company and trying to produce a drug, $150 million can probably be burned through pretty quickly.
Oh, yeah.
And then you have Eli Lilly shares rising, and another Incyte shares rising, probably, I'm guessing, their competitors. So let's see. Meanwhile, Eli Lilly and Incyte said they will resubmit their drug application.
So it's rheumatoid arthritis, which is for rheumatoid arthritis. Oh, maybe that's a different story, I think.
That doesn't have anything.
Yeah.
It might not have anything to do. This may just be a biopharma update of, news.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's talking about, that just might be separate news. Yeah, in other news, I think they're just jumping around the biopharma industry.
So let's go look at that's pretty intense. That's about as intense as you can get. So if we look at the IBB, that's up 359.
I'm guessing autonomy is not in the IBB.
No, yeah, exactly. And this is going to go after that 320. Oh, it's already hit the 321. For the lows of the highs wants to be hit. So we'll see how that baby shakes out. Let's see what. So Gilead, we know that took over Kite. Wow, look at that.
Quite a day.
That is intense. Let's see what that has to say. What are they doing? Oh, excuse me, folks. I guess it's just on the Kite.
Yeah, it really is. You know,
and,
you're looking at, they had the purchase of the groundbreaking cancer therapy with the Kite, and everything here seems to be just talking about, Forbes article there you see, Forbes there, Business Insider article, that's 828, Gilead trading volume doubles. Let's see. Yeah. So they're climbing to 70. That's even saying climb to 77. They're up to 79 already. Things move quickly. Yeah, not too much action besides just kind of giving a synopsis of what we already know.
877-927-6648. Let's go over and take a look at the GLD. So the GLD, folks, and this is where this is going to get interesting. That is the ETF, this is the largest ETF for gold. There's a lot of them, okay? For physical gold, this is. Now, what is intriguing out here is that it's the first time the last couple of weeks that we actually had a positive, meaning that...
Inflow?
Yeah. Of money.
I'm going to scroll down a little bit.
Yeah, can you find it? Okay.
Oh, that's already 2 days ago, unfortunately.
That story might be a couple of days old, actually.
Yeah, that's what.
And see, this is what's important here. So watch what's important, folks, because this gets interesting. So yesterday, what you had.
Here we go. That's going to be another site, though.
Yeah.
But it is talking about inflows. Yeah.
So what you had yesterday is this. So picture how this works, because this is important to really wrap your head around. Is that you have the aspect of gold going up dramatically yesterday, right? But then at the end of the day, it finished flat, okay? So what happens is that the way these ETF firms keep the net asset value going, they make a deal like with the JP Morgans of the world, these big banks, right? And derivative-wise, all day long, it's up to the banks to keep these things steady, right? But by the end of the day, what ends up happening is that they buy the physical shares to keep it going, right?
Sure.
So the cool thing to understand, like yesterday I was looking at this, I says, oh my God, there won't be a minus because of what happened yesterday, because it's not like that they already bought the gold and then sold the gold.
Sure, it's end of day that matters.
Yeah, it's end of day,
Sure.
Okay? So thus far, this is the first time in quite a while that the last 2 weeks we've had an inflow from the GLD in quite some time. And what that will do, of course, that's where the chicken or the egg comes, okay? If the futures go up, they're going to buy them. If the GLD goes up, they're going to buy them. You know? So we'll see where that whole thing shakes out. But
yeah, so you see here inflows to U.S. commodity ETFs, and this is talking about general commodities, but then they go into gold. Total 315 million in the week ended August 24th, compared to 197 million the previous period. Energy funds had 61.5 million in gains compared with 54.6 of outflows the previous week. Precious metal funds has the biggest at 223, and there's your Spider Gold shares.
Right.
Biggest inflows 160 million, and then you had the silver one as well, iShares Silver.
Right.
With steepest outflows.
Oh, outflows. So silver had an outflow, gold had an inflow. There they are.
So here's the difference, right? This is flows for the current week that they wrapped up, August 24th, versus the previous. Precious metals, all inflows though there, right?
Right. So, so the key to get out of that is the aspect of, I always love how these ETFs work, because you never know whether it's a chicken or the egg.
Sure.
It's just crazy, man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And as we're talking, what just happened?
Market's going higher, man.
The market's going higher. Sherwin-Williams? No. We need a new company, don't we?
We do. They're getting too many free plugs with all this green paint.
We need a new company.
Did you say Vaspar? What's the
yeah, it's a Velspar.
Velspar.
That's the same. That's that golf championship too.
Yeah,
well,
you know what I mean? That's what they sponsor, right?
Yeah. Let's go take a look at those S&Ps. So the S&Ps out here, they just got a little pop. If we take a look at it, so let's see what we got here.
You're on some Phoenix Europe. There you go.
Not. Yeah, well, we'll find out what popped up, baby, outside of buying.
Right.
We just went from a price point of, what is that, 2446, 2451.
Yeah, about 5-6 point S&P jump.
That's going to go up for that 2453, the game of yesterday. You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Come visit us. September 30th, God's country.
There you go.
Boston.
Totally.
Right on the front page of TFNN, folks. Dow Industrials right now up 11. Nasdaq up 33. S&P's up 3.5. We're going to be right back.
Are China A-shares hot or not? If you trade China A-shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A-share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A-shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge, heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
TFNN has put together the finest programming lineup each trading day, featuring some of the most knowledgeable and respected financial minds in the nation to educate traders and investors. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we broadcast 8 hours a day, starting at 9 a.m. as Larry Pesavento kicks us off with Trade What You See. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we broadcast 11 hours. Get an early and healthy start to your day as Nico and Paige bring you Living a Primal Lifestyle. Then catch Andy Hecht at 5 p.m. with the Commodities Hour, following the Tom O'Brien Show. Swim lessons from TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim is now at 11 a.m., followed by Basil Chapman at 12 noon. See the TFNN program lineup via the link on the front page of TFNN.com to get a complete overview of our TFNN shows and hosts. And keep TFNN's Tiger TV tuned in on your mobile device, PC, or Mac for the latest financial news and information throughout the broadcasting day. TFNN.com. Educating investors. Learn how to trade options with swim lessons. Brought to you by TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim. Next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is up 10. Nasdaq's up 34. S&Ps are up 3.5. You have the gold contract down at 380, trading at 13.15. Light sweet crude, bottom line, it's hanging right at that $46 level. That still was down 35 cents we started. It's down 38 now.
Yeah, let's jump back to the Nadex platform, take a quick peek as we wrap up things. Yeah, so there we are, 46.05, and it doesn't take much. We'll go back. Let's see. There's 10 o'clock, right? And there's 10:30. You know,
yeah,
not the type of action you'd want if you were looking for volatility.
No, not
That's
that.
for sure.
No doubt about that.
That is for sure.
And the market in general, you know, we'll see. It looks to me like you're going to get that. If we take a look at the SPY, you're going to get this test out here, which is going to be pretty cool. So 245.62 is game. You know, and 245.61. You know, we hit the 61 on the 25th.
Yes.
And then you come down. So this is going to be.
Yeah, that's Friday.
Yeah, so it's 64 million shares. That's what you're looking at, folks. and thus far we've hit 245.49. So, I'd like to see that hit it, and then we'll figure out does it have the vol or not. Because we are window dressing. The real question is that you're coming into Labor Day weekend. I suspect we got a good day tomorrow, but the end of tomorrow is going to get light, and Friday is a non-day.
Listen, tomorrow may be a non-day, and if the market just continues to kind of calm down, as not too much action today, really, today could be the non-day.
No, there's no doubt, because what you do have, of course, is that everyone up north, this is it. They haven't gone away. They're going to go away right now. They're going to say, "Oh no!"
Make use of that final Labor Day weekend. Totally.
Stay right there, folks. We got swim lessons coming up next, and of course, then we get our man, Mr. Basil Chapman, Steve Rhodes, Dave White. We'll be back this afternoon. Have a great one. Have a safe one. Thanks, pal.
Thanks, man.
Wow! Go get them, folks.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
Tom O'Brien has just